wholesaling, all of those types of things. So I hear a lot, people like, oh, these courses they're junk, they don't work. No, all the courses work. Like, unless it's real trash, right? But the vast majority of all the courses work, just typically the person doesn't do the work.
I bring it up because like right now, for a person that's listening to this show, you might be considering, my sales training.
Yeah, dude, which I've only heard great things from it. I know you just had a big event like last weekend, right?
Last weekend, yeah.
Yeah, packed it out.
Right, so they're looking at my sales training. Yeah. They're looking at Brent Daniels.
Dude, I'm an original TTP guy.
TTP guy.
Love it.
They might be looking at Sub 2.
Yeah.
Astro. Right? There's Ryan Zolan with Agent Investors.
Yeah.
There's Chris Jefferson with Start Flipping Deals.
God, Chris has been around since I started.
Brewer with Brewer Method. RJ Basic Titanium. Right? Like, that's 8 different programs that we kind of talk about periodically on the show.
Yeah.
How many of those programs would you have bought back then?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Right? So how do you balance that, or how did you balance that in that time?
It's interesting because it's going to get into where we're talking about buying the houses. There's something to be gained out of all of those courses, right? There's Bruce Lee, right? We're gonna take what's useful, absorb it, and disregard the rest. There's something in all of those courses that's going to be useful. And typically, not to get too esoteric, but there's going to be some universal truth that runs through all of them, right?
Absolutely.
There's going to be some sales techniques, talking to people. Like, there's going to be some commonality.
Sales techniques don't work if you're not talking to people.
What? I can't do this from my couch in my underwear, eating my Fruit Loops. Come on, man. There's going to be something that runs through all of them. So a couple things with I think where you're going. I hope this is where you're going. There's a lot of ways to do real estate, right? You can be, the wholesaler, the fix and flipper, the apartment guy, the storage unit, right? Like, it's like being a doctor. You can be the eye doctor, the nose doctor, the toe doctor, the butt doctor, whatever, right? There's lots of ways to do real estate and be in medicine, right? So you have to find the part of real estate that you love and that resonates with you, right?
Yeah.
I would not be good at doing short sales, right? It's also like running a transactions company, right? Like, I am not going to be good at sitting on the phone all the day. It's not the thing I'm like. I do kind of like to talk to people, even though I am introverted. But so in all of those courses, there are a lot of different things that are going to appeal to different people in their personality types. So you have to find the one that's going to work for you. But beyond that, Sub 2 and Novations and Brewer and Talk to People, of course, is good. It's good for all of them. Now you have a bat belt, right? You have this belt of all of these different tools. And the way to look at that is not to try to shoehorn this strategy into this deal. I think that's the wrong approach, and I see some people doing that. But let's talk to the seller and find out, hey, Mrs. Smith, what's going on? How can I help you? Oh, you're going into foreclosure, or Mr. Smith passed away. Whatever the situation is, now I've got this group of tools, and I can go, this is the one where I can help, right? Because that's our job as a wholesaler, is to help people, not make situations worse.
Right.
So I don't hope that answered the question.
It answers the question partially.
Okay.
So for a person that's listening right now, though, like, would you recommend, like, there's a person right now who's working a 9 to 5, maybe a hardware store, right?
Yeah.
He's listening to this,
and
he's thinking, well, should I buy all the programs?
Yeah.
Should I buy some of the programs? Should I only buy one program and just focus on that? Like,
I'm going to say start with sales.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to start with sales, and let's do something that's going to give you a quick win.
Yeah.
Right. Let's even,
this is not a paid plug here.
No, listen, I have lots of people that have gone through the training, so I know it's good. Even in our own company, when we would hire in acquisitions or dispositions people, right, we want them to get a quick win. We want our salespeople to get the fastest win possible.
They need that adrenaline rush.
Well, and now they believe.
Yeah.
Right. So there are a lot of people who are probably watching this who are like, yeah, I think wholesaling works. I think wholesaling would be really great. I think. But like, the reality is, it's happening 1,000 times a day across the United States. Our company closes a ton of them. Like, I know it's happening, but until you get that first one, you don't believe it, right? Yeah. So I would say focus on sales, because then now we can start to add some other things in, right? Like, we need to have that baseline of being able to talk to people,
right?
How to communicate, how to have some tonality, and how to do those types of things, body language. Then we can add in, oh, well, Mr. Seller, I understand you're getting relocated to Maine next week, and you can't afford the payment here and the payment there, and you really owe what it's worth. Hey, I do have this program, Sub 2, right? Oh, hey, I know, you've got a little bit of equity in this deal. you'd love to sell it, but you don't really have to sell it, but you're going to be gone and you don't want to deal with the agents. Brewer method, right? Like there's going to be a different tool that you're going to pull out of your tool belt to handle that problem for the seller.
Okay.
But I would say it all starts with sales for sure, and talk to people.
Talk to people for sure. If you enjoyed what you just watched, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video.